Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Elder Will Campbell, for the blessing. I want to acknowledge that Edmonton is on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional home to Alexander First Nation, Alexis Nakota Sioux Nation, Enoch Cree Nation, Whitefish Lake First Nation, and Paul First Nation. This land also has deep importance for the Métis people of Alberta. It is wonderful to be here at La Cité Francophone. We're in the heart of Edmonton's vibrant French community, a hub of Francophone culture and community life. Here, the spirit of la joie de vivre is alive thanks to the diverse businesses and organizations that are active in or call this area home. Notable among them is the Centre Communautaire d'Edmonton, or CCE. For the past 12 years, the CCE has produced the enchanting Flying Canoe Volant Festival, a shining light in the midst of long winter nights. Alberta's government has proudly supported this festival over the years through the Community Initiatives Program, and I'm delighted to announce our continued support with a grant totaling $75,000 to the CCE for this year's festival. The Flying Canoe Volant Festival is the premier Francophone event in Edmonton. It offers the Franco-Albertan community a chance to gather with neighbors and stay active in the midst of the cold winter months while boosting Edmonton's reputation as the festival city. It is also a testament to reconciliation, bringing together the Francophone, Métis, and Indigenous communities to share stories, deepen understanding, and build bridges from our past to our future. The Flying Canoe Volant Festival hosts events, activities, and performers throughout the French Quarter and the Mill Creek Ravine. The Portage, a highlight of the festival, is a high-energy relay where teams can flex their voyageurs' skills. Art installations and live performances fill the air with energy and creativity, showcasing the rich cultural fabric of Alberta, building lasting connections, and bridging cultural divides. The Flying Canoe Volant Festival also embraces French-Canadian, Métis, and First Nations traditions. Interactive workshops and storytelling sessions provide fun, hands-on experiences that deepen understanding of cultural traditions and histories. This inclusive atmosphere is a testament to reconciliation, unifying Francophone, Métis, and First Nations communities through the connections and understanding it helps create. From its beginnings in 2013, this festival has grown tremendously. It now hosts more than 250 volunteers, more than 120 artists and performers, and brings out over 100,000 Albertans. This growth enhances Edmonton's profile as the festival city for bringing people together throughout the year, whether summer or winter, rain, snow, or shine. We unfortunately learned that the federal government had significantly reduced funding for this vital Francophone, Métis, and First Nation festival, and it was at that time we felt the need to help. Alberta's government previously approved a CIP, Community Initiatives Program, grant for Flying Canoe Festival for $50,000, but upon being notified that they would receive a decreased funding amount from the federal government, I wanted to ensure Alberta's government was doing everything it could to support the festival and our Francophone community. That's why we're so happy to be here today with $75,000 for Flying Canoe, the maximum eligible amount for the CIP grant. While this will not completely make up the shortfall from the federal government, we wanted to do our part to make a positive difference. Once again, thank you for all being here this afternoon, and to Daniel and the rest of the CCE staff and volunteers, congratulations and thank you for the important work you do producing the Flying Canoe Volant Festival. I hope everyone takes the opportunity to experience this incredible event, and together we're making sure Alberta continues to be a place where people connect, grow, and thrive. Merci, and I'd now like to re-invite Elder Will Campbell back to the podium to deliver remarks.
I speak on behalf of Native Counseling now about the partnership between Native Counseling and Le City and the festival. We have been playing a major part of the festival over the last number of years, and each year it has increased. It is also nice. We're going to have warm weather this year. And I remember when it was down to 30 below, but it didn't stop people from coming out and enjoying and making it a success each time we did it. And our role was that we had a chance to showcase our culture, to showcase some of the talent that we have in our community, and to also have that relationship with all Edmontonians and Albertans. So with that, I say thank you very much, and on behalf of Native Counseling Services, thank you for everything that you do, and I'll see you all at the festival. Thank you.
Bon après-midi. Merci d'être si nombreux. Je suis Daniel Cournoyer. Je suis le directeur général de la Cité francophone. Thanks so much for being there. Thank you, Minister Fur, for your generous contribution, your ministry's generous contribution to the festival. It goes a long way. There's a lot of people that are here today that are part of our crew that are working down in the Mill Creek Ravine and up here at La Cité as well. So the money goes to artists, it goes to cultural industries, and it goes to cultural workers, so and technicians and whatnot. So merci beaucoup. Thank you. Juste pour faire suite un peu, et un peu en français, de ce que Will a dit, je pense qu'on doit être fiers de la contribution de Native Counseling Services of Alberta et surtout le partenariat qu'on a pu créer avec eux au fil des ans. C'est vraiment un acte de réconciliation, dans le sens qu'on veut partager. So really, the partnership with Native Counseling Services Alberta is really all about partnerships. The festival itself is founded on partnerships, whether it's from the Bonnie Doon Community League to the French Quarter Business Improvement Area, to the different levels of government, and to the community at large. I think if you can draw in 100,000 people in 12 short years or 11 short years, it speaks volumes to the popularity and the success of Flying Canoe. And I think the one thing that we try to do with Flying Canoe Volant is really to make it an immersive experience. We don't want people observing culture, we want people to partake in culture. And I think through the friendship dances that we do down at the Indigenous camp, the jigs and reels at Métis camp, and then Roger Dallaire, who's telling as many versions of La Chasse-Galerie, the flying canoe, really brings community together, and everything that happens up here at La Cité francophone. So thanks to all levels of government for their contribution. We can't do this alone, and it is a free family event, et ça inclut tout le monde, d'abord francophone, anglophone, cri et autres sont tous les bienvenus. So it's about community getting together, and yes, the Indigenous, the Métis and Francophone communities, but the community as a whole. D'abord, merci beaucoup. Thank you. Hi, hi. Now I have Garrett Kohler, who will take questions, should there be.
Yes, thank you very much, everyone. Seeing no one on the phones, I'll go to the floor. Are there any questions from the floor? Seeing none, seeing no one calling in. That's a wrap, folks. One more big round of applause for Flying Canoe Festival.